It's time for Dirt Daily. And today's Dirt Daily is about the Give-a-way Gladiator. The Give-a-way Gladiator is being raffled off by Cal 4-Wheel. Cal 4-Wheel is an organization that fights to keep trails open in the state of California. Trails you've probably heard of, like the Rubicon, Fordyce, Johnson Valley, and other great trails in the great state of California. I get it, not everybody likes the state of California, but you gotta admit we have some cool trails here. And you gotta help Cal 4-Wheel to fight to keep them open. So I've been doing some upgrades to this Jeep to help Cal 4-Wheel so that they can raffle it off, and it's a really cool Jeep. So if you wanna win this Jeep, which you do, you're gonna wanna go to cal4wheel.com and you can sign up to win. Basically, the way it works is you go to the website, you sign up for some raffle tickets, they send you the raffle tickets, and then you have to send payment back with the stub of the raffle ticket so that when they do the drawing, your name is actually in the bucket that it can be drawn out of. Cal 4-Wheel is working with a lot of different companies for the upgrades on the Gladiator. Most of them are coming from Warn and the Warn families like FabTech, Fab4s, Factor 55, but today's product is nothing to do with Warn. Actually, it's something for the tailgate of the Gladiator. Now, this is a product that when I first heard about it, I was like, really? People want that? But then I kind of looked into it and I was like, I guess I can kind of see why you would want to use this thing. Let me grab it. This is SnailArmor. What is SnailArmor? Well, SnailArmor is actually a flat aluminum panel that you can get covered with your logo. This is the Cal 4-Wheel logo. And it is designed to bolt right to the top side of your tailgate. It basically makes your tailgate flat. And I was like, what? Why would you want that? But I kind of looked online, and the theory behind it is, let's say you're camping. You've been out camping, you've been out camping for a week. You've been out in your Jeep, been four-wheeling around, camping out, and it's like the last night. Maybe it's the last morning. Last night, you had a party. You had a big bonfire, maybe you had a couple beverages, and you went to bed in your tent. You woke up, you're cold, maybe a little headache, and you're like, I just need a cup of coffee, and I'm gonna go home. So you dive into your camping gear and you have 1 cup of coffee left, like enough beans to make 1 coffee. So you make your coffee, you boil the water, you grind the beans, you put your coffee in your mug, and you start getting ready to pack up everything. You have a sip, and you set the mug down on your tailgate. Now, there's lots of nice flat surfaces, but there's also lots of ridges. And you set the coffee mug down, and you turn, and you're like, ah! Ah! All your coffee spilled out because your tailgate has these ridges on it. Now there is a flat spot right here. You could set it there, it'd be fine. Set it right there, it'd be fine. There, it'd be fine. There, it's fine. But there's also these ridges. And the people at SnailArmor have decided that this is the solution to not spilling your last cup of coffee on your last day of your camping trip after you're hungover. So that's what I'm going to install today. Plus it has the cool Cal 4-Wheel logo on it, so it's kind of neat. Full disclosure, Cal 4-Wheel sends all the parts. I don't know that this would be the first thing I would buy for my Gladiator, but if you use the tailgate for stuff like cooking, fixing stuff, I could see how having a flat tailgate might be a benefit. I've never had a problem with ridge tailgates in all my years of off-roading, but I think there's a lot to be said for making a product that allows people to customize their vehicle and use it in ways that may not be the same as the way I use it. And your coffee cup won't fall over. Let's bolt this thing on. So the first step is to remove the bolts that hold this front panel on right here. And then you also want to remove the 2 bolts from the lower panel. You can leave these middle two on. Now the reason, you can do it two ways. You can either leave this panel on and put the SnailArmor over it, or you can remove all of them, take this whole panel off, and then add the SnailArmor on top of this. The reason that they suggest to get rid of the other panel is because it will sit more flush with the edge here. And then there's new hardware. Where the old hardware was Torx, the new hardware is just a Phillips style, but it also has a tapered so that they can sit down inside, recessed and flush, so that you don't have anything that you're gonna hook your coffee cup on, or once you're moving stuff across the tailgate. This is aluminum, but I'm pretty sure the whole tailgate is aluminum, so it's not like it's any weaker than what is already from the factory. You're going to get all these bolts started. And then start in the corners. There you have it. And that is how you install the SnailArmor on your Gladiator. Tailgate still opens and closes, everything seals, and now you have a flat surface to set your coffee mug on. I get it, not everybody is gonna do this, but there's one thing I've learned about Jeeps, it's that there is a buyer for just about everything that somebody can make for a Jeep. Plus, this has a cool logo on it, so that when you win this, you open your tailgate, you will remember that you help support the California Four-Wheel Drive Association and keep the trails open. That's it for this Dirt Daily. Thanks for tuning in. SnailArmor, check it out online. We'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to go to cal4wheel.com and buy your raffle tickets. Otherwise, somebody else will be driving your Jeep next year.